So this is monthly update number 5. We've had a busy start to the year with 2 completions. We've had 1 exchange, 1 offer accepted. So we've got 5 projects on the go at the minute. We've finished Juloffi and Ashley Road's tenanted, but we just finished off the back rooms. So we're going to show you around the progress on the new sites and existing sites of what we've been up to. So this is Buckingham Road. This is going to be a 7-bed all-en-suite HMO. So we got the planning approved prior to completion on this one. So we completed on the first week of Jan. And a big shout out to Matt at Pure Town Planning who got us the permission approved for this, despite the many objections for neighbours that think this is going to turn into a drug den, a crime hotspot, a car park. All the objections, for I think there were about 30 in total. Yeah, despite all that, got us a plan approved prior to starting the project, which saves us loads and loads of time, money, and just helps us out to crack on straight away. This is actually a newer built property, so this was built in the late 80s, and all the walls are actually in really good condition, so we're not going to be going back to brick. So you can see for the electrics, we've been chasing it out as opposed to taking it back to brick. Same with the ceilings. In like the front rooms, we're just going to skim over the Artex. Here we're just going to overboard. But all in all, the actual condition of the property is quite good compared to some of the other ones that we have. But yeah, the first fix is getting on really well. A lot of the first fix carpentry is done and the first fix electrics. So yeah, we're hoping to be getting this plastered or starting to plaster in within the next 2-3 weeks. So the layout of this property, we're going to have 4 bedrooms upstairs and then 3 downstairs. So we're going to have a bedroom here to my left, and then this is the existing garage. So part of the permission that we got was to turn the garage into a bedroom. So we're bricking up the front, so we're going to have a large window, another bedroom here, and then what was the old kitchen is going to be a bedroom. And then just through here, this is going to be a lounge / dining area, and then through this opening will be the extension of the kitchen. So there'll be a nice communal living space, plus 7 bedrooms. So out the back here, we have knocked down the existing conservatory. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be extending out approximately 3 meters, and that's going to be for the kitchen space, and then the communal lounge will be through there. You can see we've blocked up the existing openings just so the site stays secure while we're doing the works. So yeah, all in all, it's going to be quite a nice project. It's quite an unusual layout. We've been in a newer built house, you don't have many like this, but it still works really well. It's a prime example when people say, what sort of property do you look for? You know, the Victorian style properties work really well, but also properties like this where they're just large, the layouts work really well. There's a lot of stud work used to divide the rooms, means you can go in and make use of the space to benefit you as an investor really well. So this is 203 Bournemouth Road. On this job, this is going to be the 9-bed all-en-suite HMO conversion. So you can see we're going up into the loft here. We're not doing a dormer, so when we went to the structural engineers, we specifically said that what we don't want to do is have to either do a dormer or remove any of the existing rafters. You can see the ceiling height that we've got. You know, you can see like the purlins here are above my head, so there's no real need to, you know, have that additional cost of putting a dormer in. All the steel is needed. So all we're doing is upgrading all the joists, and then we're also upgrading all the rafters. So we're bolting 7x2 to them, and you can see we started putting the ashlar wall on, and then the stairs are going to be just where Ollie stood here. So yeah, we're hoping to get this done, like the loft conversion works by end of next week, and then we can move on to doing the rest of the first fix, ready to get the job pushed on. We've also had all the structural openings cut out, so we've got 1 here and then 1 downstairs. So as this room's 9.5, I think, meters square, and we need 9 meters square within the room, we're putting the ensuite into that larger front room. So this is going to be the opening to go into the ensuite. So that's been cut out, just needs to be knocked through, and we've done the same downstairs in one of the rooms as well. Downstairs we've continued with the rip out, so we've dropped all the ceilings and taken all the walls back to brick. Remember upstairs we didn't do that because the previous owner had dry lined all the walls and they're actually in quite good condition. But downstairs the render was in poor condition, you know, very crumbly, so there's no point trying to chase it. So this is another one on Ashley Road, literally 10 doors down from our other project. So this is the first of our, actually the second of our January completions for new projects. This is going to be a 6-bed all ensuite HMO. We haven't actually started the rip out just yet. At the minute, this is arranged as 2 flats and both are in very different conditions. So we'll go through the downstairs. So this is going to be the first bedroom. So we're going to be knocking down this stud work here and have an ensuite just in the corner. And then through into here, this will be the second bedroom. Same again, this one's big enough to have an ensuite within the room. So I have 2 rooms down here. So this is going to be the kitchen area. So this is all going to come down. And then what's the existing kitchen at the minute is going to be another bedroom. And then we're a little bit undecided. We might extend out the back. But yeah, that's to be decided. We might make this a really, really big room at the back or a slightly larger kitchen dining area. And if we go upstairs, it gets a little bit more dated. It's like walking up a time machine. This is the one that someone was living in out of the 2 flats, believe it or not. There's no central heating at all. This here is the only heating throughout, which I think is nuts. So upstairs, what we're doing is we've got this massive landing space here. So what we're going to be doing is moving this stud wall about 1 metre forward. So what that's going to do is then make a large room at the back, and then we're also going to have the ensuite for this room here and the ensuite for the middle room here. And this room, we're going to move the entrance doorway down here, and then where this like wardrobe space starts, this will be the entrance to the big room at the back. So this is Ashley Road. This is the 7-bed one we're doing on this road. So this is the extension that we were putting the warm roof on the last time. So now the GRP covering's been done. We've insulated all the voids between the joists, and the floor's been screeded and the first fix has been done. So just waiting on the French doors to come. As this is an inner room, it gives it a main route for escape out into the garden and out the front. And it's due to be getting plastered next week. So this room and the other back room are going to be getting pushed on. The rest of the house is all finished off, and we actually already have tenants in there. So that's why we're just filming in here and out the back today. So this is Appleby Road. We still haven't made loads of progress on this one, but we have managed to sort out the party wall agreement for the foundations. We haven't sorted it out yet for the chimney breast for the steel to go in or for the roof to come off. So once again, this is why it's so key to make sure you put these things in place before you start the project. Obviously, we've just come on as the main contractor for the investor, but the investor hasn't done all this prior to the build-up of purchasing the property. So this is why when we do a project for one of our clients, we make sure that all this stuff's in place, ready to go from the start, rather than trying to sort it out months into the build and being slow getting it sorted. So yeah, it's really key to get these bits sorted. But regardless of that, we've got the footings done, and now we've built up ready for the block and beam floor to go in, and then we can start building that extension up over the coming weeks.